So recording is on today, just for everyone's.
Please have a seat. Let them also. Okay, so first of all, a warm welcome to all of you and Happy New Year. I know it's a little too late, but since we are meeting as a board, not a board, as a member meeting in the new year, so hence Happy New Year. So today we're going to be having a few things. Today we're going to elect the new board. We are completing the term of the last board. Then we will have a few other things as well. But before further ado, I would like to call our current president to say a few words about what we have achieved or done so far. Manish.
Namaste. Thank you very much everyone for coming. आपको पता है कि योगी गुरुकुल स्टार्ट करा गया 3 साल पहले। अभी हमारे इस बोर्ड की टर्म पूरी हो गई है, तो इट्स टाइम टू गिव बैटन टू न्यू टीम। आप आ रहे हैं? तो हमारे फ्यूचर ऑब्जेक्टिव अभी भी सेम ही है, गुरुकुल को मटेरियलाइज करना, कोर्सेज चलाने एज यूजुअल। तो फॉर द टाइम बीइंग करंट बोर्ड जो है वो सारा रिजाइन कर रहा है, न्यू डायरेक्टर्स आर कमिंग इन and those directors will be taking their responsibilities. If any previous trustees or previous directors want to take some new responsibility, they're welcome to join. But it's time to put in some efforts. Do what you can, and thank you. And for my job as a president, I'm resigning, but I'm recommending a new person, Shruti Mehta, our most dedicated person. Other than that, Prashant will continue, and I'm here if he needs me. Ranji.
Thank you, Manish. Okay, as we progress, so first of all, before we talk about the elections and all of that, let me propose the agenda. This will be our agenda. We have already president's notes. I will introduce the remainder of the agenda. We will have finance update from our finance director, Satish Bhai. Then we will have our election process, which will be explained by the Vishwambar Bhai. Then we will appoint a presiding officer for the elections. Then election will be held, and then after that, once the board is decided, then we will have the new post. There are 6 posts we are going to be filling today: president, secretary, legal director, finance director, and IT director, and IT director and chancellor as well. We are going to fill the post today. There are other positions as well, but today we are going to only fill these positions, and after the general meeting we are going to fill the remainder of the positions later on. At the end of the day, before we conclude for our question answers, we will also talking about the future plans. So without further ado, I am going to call for Satish Bhai to talk about our finance update, and can I have a volunteer to distribute this to all?
Hello, welcome all. And I just took the finance in the mid 2022 from the previous finance director. And as you can see from the slide, our opening balance for 2021 was 7,506. And then that's all received by membership and donations. So most part is by membership. So trustees and all the board directors, they continuously direct debits. They have for the for whole years they put the lump sum. So that's the way we are collect. The most money came from there. And the other fund we receive is like vital is 350 euros. That's from Indian Embassy. Thus we celebrated the Hindi Divas 2022. And in the expenditures wise, like we see the and the other most expensive was 225 and remaining is 460 others. And closing the outgoings, sorry, yeah, outgoings is 1105. So that's why it's like, so the closing balance for 2022 was 11,311. And for this year, our project is like the allocations of the budget will be like 400 euro per class. Like if we running the course, like we expecting like 400 euro for that whole course, like 10 class course, like, and 1,000 for IT expense. Just be looking to update our IT systems, websites, and to move on to the another like for online classes purpose. So we looking at expenditure, and 1,500 reserved for the events like graduation ceremony or any other big event we're going to celebrate. So this is the like projected for the 2023 year. Thank you, thanks for all whosoever contributed regularly, and we expect that you will continue your financial and your whatever way you can support this organization. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks Vijay Bhaiji, who has donated 200 euros, and we will issue them receipt when they become the members and trustees.
Thank you, Chris Bhai. So after that, I would like to call upon Dr. December Kathuria sir to explain the election process.
हेलो एवरीवन, आई ट्राई टू स्पीक इन हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश। पहले तो ये है कि 3 साल हो गए, थैंक यू वेरी मच कम्युनिटी की आपके सपोर्ट से हम यहाँ पे हैं। 3 साल पहले हमने शिव जी का संकल्प लिया था, वेल एस्टैब्लिश एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। 13 लोग थे इस रूम में, आज देख रहा हूँ मैं कुछ चेहरे हैं, और खुशी है कि नए लोगों को देख के भी यू आर कमिंग विद जॉइनिंग अस, इट्स रियली नाइस टू सी ऑल ऑफ यू। अब हमारा वी आर एट दैट मोमेंट एक्चुअली after 3 years, we decided to make it a very transparent organization. We want new blood, we want new people, more energy in the organization. So today we are all resigning, we decided to resign. And it will be a mix of some experienced people coming forward. So we will ask, first of all, the trustees, those who were in the previous board, they actually proposed their name themselves. And if they are interested, it's volunteership. We would love to continue with previous members, with your experience, your commitment. You need guidance, you need to help for the new members as well. So we would love to have a mixture of old members and the new members. The idea is, if you propose your name yourself, then it has to be witnessed by, or it has to be supported by 2 members. Yeah. When we say active members, we define active members. Of course, you're all member of community, but active members, those who have power of vote. If you are there in elections, then you can vote. Active members means at least 6 months contribution to the organization. We want to align people, those who are committed. We want to align people, those who stay with us for long time. So from today, if we look backwards, we need 6 months contribution from you in terms of, we have an ordinary member, 120 euro or 11 euro a month. So we need that minimum. Of course, if you're trustees are sharing 21 euro a month, then it's better, but at least 11 euro a month for a couple of months going back. So that's basically active membership. How we define active membership, and and that's those people have a sort of power to vote. Hopefully, we won't get to that actually vote, because I think we can decide among ourselves. If you are there are 13 maximum trustee posts. If there are 13 or less than 13 members, then we won't do election. However, if there are more than 13 members, those who are interested, then of course we have to get election. But in any case, we have a condition: person has to be active member and supported by 2 more active members. So that's the condition we have. Once the board is established, once we have 13 member maximum, we don't have to make 13 because that's our constitution. If we are 10, 11, I think 1 person or 5 person, those who are committed, are better than 20, those who are not committed. So we go with this thing, maximum 13. If more than 13, then only then we'll go for election. Otherwise, we will nominate those trustees. And then once the trustees are nominated, then the trustees will decide the official position. Of course, everyone is welcome to put forward their name, even for official position. Prashant mentioned president, secretary, legal, finance, and then we have chancellor position now as well. So if you want to put forward, you do that, but still the conditions are same for everyone. You need to be supported by 2 active members. So any questions, anything? No, everything is clear.
Very good.
Before we proceed further, I would like to call one person without whom eYogi probably would have not started to say a few words, and then I'll continue with the remainder of the sitting. So Raj Joshi.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. And I think that is the one thing which we need to do today, that detach eYogi from Raj. And I think this is a great event where you can detach it and the new team come forward and do that. So I have just few small things I'm going to say is that भारत जो है 10,000 साल से भी पुरानी सभ्यता है और 10 मिलियन स्क्रिप्चर्स हैं हमारी संस्कृति के. And that knowledge is शाश्वत. शाश्वत means is eternal, and truth is always eternal. So if 10,000 years of civilization and 10 million scriptures is the satya, then transferring that knowledge to the next generation or keeping it or preserving it, वो है धर्म. तो सत्य और धर्म दोनों हैं. तो अगर आप जो है इस सत्य और धर्म को पकड़ रखे हैं तो यू आर ऑन द राइट साइड. तो कभी कभी मन में शंका आती है कि क्या हम राइट साइड में हैं कि नहीं है. आर वी ऑन द राइट साइड ऑफ द समाज और एवरीथिंग पीपल से दिस एंड दैट. सत्य और धर्म की हमारी साथ है. व्हेनेवर यू वॉक ऑन द पाथ ऑफ सत्य एंड धर्म, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आती है. 14,000 साल पहले राजा हरिश्चंद्र के सामने इतना बड़ा चैलेंज आया था, इतना बड़ा टेस्ट. मनुष्य तो मनुष्य, भगवान ने भी टेस्ट लिया था और हमारा टेस्ट भी एवरी डे होगा. लेकिन अच्छी बात यह है कि राजा हरिश्चंद्र 14,000 ईयर्स पहले चले गए, लेकिन आज तक हम उनका नाम ले रहे हैं. तो अब मैं केवल इतना कहूँगा कि अगर आप पूरे 32 लाख NRI जो है पूरे वर्ल्ड में देखिए, अमेरिका में जो है हमारे ऑलमोस्ट 50 ईयर्स ऑफ जर्नी है, 2 जनरेशन की. यूके में 3 जनरेशन की. आयरलैंड में भी पहली जनरेशन बाहर आ रही है. तो इफ़ डाउन द रोड इफ़ योर किड्स दे आर लुकिंग अप टू कि कौन सा ऐसा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, आज में हमें कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बनाना है तो किसको देखें. कोई ऐसा एग्जाम्पल है जो ऐसा एग्जाम्पल जिसने सेट करा हो. तो eYogi इज़ दैट वन एग्जाम्पल इन द आयरलैंड जिसने बोला है कि 4P, पद, पैसा, प्रतिष्ठा, इन 3 चीज़ों पे हम ध्यान नहीं रखेंगे. जितना उनकी ज़रूरत है हमको लेने की अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में उतना लेंगे, लेकिन पर्पज के पीछे भागेंगे. कोई भी नया हमारे साथ जुड़ेगा उसको रिस्पेक्ट देंगे, रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे ताकि वो रिजल्ट प्रोड्यूस कर सके. तो अब थोड़ा सा जो है लास्ट का जो मैं वर्ड ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि 3 साल हमने पूरे कर लिए, ठीक है. अब यहाँ से आगे क्या, कभी हमारे मन में भी शंका आती है, व्हाट इज़ द नेक्स्ट थिंग फॉर अस. प्लेस इज़ वन ऑफ दोज थिंग्स, थोड़ा सा हमारे पे होना ज़रूरी है. तो 6 अप्रैल 1980 को, आई एम टेकिंग यू बैक 43 ईयर्स, 6 अप्रैल जो है 1980 को मुंबई में एक अधिवेशन हुआ था जिसमें अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी जो थे, उन्होंने उस टाइम की जो उनकी पूरी पार्टी की हर चीज़ की जो दशा थी उसको देख के काडर में बहुत निराशा थी, सब कुछ था. उन्होंने केवल इतना कहा था कि हम सत्य और धर्म की राह पे चल रहे हैं. तो आज भारत के पश्चिमी घाट पर जो मुंबई है वहाँ पर मैं एक भविष्यवाणी करता हूँ. अंधेरा छटेगा, बादल हटेगा, सूरज निकलेगा, कमल खिलेगा. That party, we have nothing to do with the party. All we are saying, if you take him as a more role model, आज वो पार्टी 2 सीट से 302 सीट का उसने सफ़र तय किया है. सेम थिंग आज मैं आपको भरोसा दिला रहा हूँ कि आयरलैंड में, यहाँ पर हमारे आयरलैंड में ही आप सब लोगों के सहयोग से आज ये जो 26 फरवरी 2023 को मैं भी एक भविष्यवाणी कर रहा हूँ आपके सामने, भरोसा दिला रहा हूँ कि अंधेरा हटेगा, सूरज निकलेगा और eYogi गुरुकुल का स्थान बनेगा, यहाँ पर बनेगा. तो इसी के साथ आप लोग आइए, जुड़िए और हम हमेशा पीछे हैं आपके, एकदम खड़े.
Thank you, Raj. Before I dissolve the board and trustees and all the positions, I would like to say a few words as well. few things. The analogy I'm going to use is history is a foundation for your future. So we can't forget our history. So that means 3 years ago, January 19th, 2019, in Eskers, Lucan, we all sat down and formed this eYogi group. So I would like to go for one by one person. Manish, I don't think this journey would have been possible without Manish, and his leadership has been very instrumental. Whether it was a Diwali event or whether it was the classes and so on and so forth. So thank you, Manish, for contributing towards the yogi. Sandeep bhai, I mean, when I stand next to you, I feel small in the size as well, and in your energy as well. I've seen your hard work, so thank you for all the hard work towards the community. Vishambar bhai, a lot of people has tried charity regulation. I think we have established a record to form a charity, official charity for eYogi in 3 months, I think. Six months, yeah. And it was the legal proceedings was done so smoothly, and it's all kudos to you. So thank you very much for that. Raj bhai, I think eYogi, I wouldn't say synonymous, but the kids, the sentiments from the kids to you is a true testament of your effort towards the eYogi. Thank you very much for that. Satish bhai, I know finance has been a bit of a challenge for all of us, but you took the thing and sorted out. Same, Dilip has done a tremendous job there. Our beloved anchor, Mr. Vishal Sharma, his contribution not only about the anchor, most of you, what you see on the website and the IT, it's behind the scene, it's this guy, whether it's a Zoom meeting or emails and all of that. So thank you very much, Vishal. Our Hemant bhai has been a true supporter to us as well. So thank you, Hemant bhai. Am I missing anybody? Vikas Vasishtha, our original chancellor. The student database, I remember, I think 2019-20, we're talking about how do we do the registration and things like that. I had some idea, Raj had some idea, and this guy is saying, why don't we create a database? I'm like, what? We're only 20-30 kids at that time. And said, no, let's plan for the future. So he created the entire database, entire registration process, and which is what we are using today. So thank you very much, Vikas, for your contribution. Apart from, so these are the some board members present here. Anbhav and Kuldeep and Ruhi bhai as well. So these have been the trustees who has done tremendous job in their last 3 years. But I would not forget the ADs and the gurus, Shruti ji, Ruchika, Sutakshina ji, who I'm missing here? Hanmanta Rao ji, Purva ji, Durgesh bhai, Abhishek Sharma. I mean, they have done, without a position, they have done tremendous job and contribution towards the yogi. So, Sanchi Satyal as well, yes. And if I'm missing anybody, I'm really sorry. I probably don't have all the names.
That bhai help us a lot.
Oh, well, I'll come to him as well. But the reason I'm calling out this name is because this is our history, and this is the foundation we are building for the future. So I can't let history forgotten. So thank you very much all for your contribution. And with that saying, I am going to dissolve the board, all the position and all the ID positions now. And Hemant bhai talked about a person named Venkata here. I will sum it to this way that his contribution towards the eYogi is that he is going to be nominated today as a presiding officer for this election. The transparency, the fairism, all of that is a testament of this person's personality, and that's why as a secretary of the eYogi, I am nominating him for the presiding this election. Thank you, Mr. President. So, as of now, the board is dissolved, so I am no longer the secretary. Over to you, sir.
Thank you.
My chairs are gone.
Thank you very much, Prashantji, and thank you very much, eYogi team, for inviting me to be the independent presiding officer for today's AGM to oversee the election process of electing trustees and thereby electing the officer board. So myself, Venkat Gajula, I've been living and working in Ireland for last 21 years and a part of good few Indian community groups and currently a Peace Commissioner since 2020 and Secretary of the Legal Amgar branch. And firstly, I would like to congratulate all outgoing the trustees and officer board for their immense contribution to eYogi in the last 3 years, where it evolved from its nothing to this stage and they successfully ran more than 6 courses and another 4 or 5 courses in pipeline, more than 100 students. And if you look into the enrollments, it's a 300 students altogether. It's a huge thing to achieve any organization or the anything Gurukul. So it's a we have to applaud everybody's contribution. So I wish again the I think this is going forward. You are aiming to set up as a SSH university. I think if you continue in the same pace what the previous outgoing trustees have done, you could easily achieve in the next 3 years. That is your target. I'm very hopeful that you could able to reach that goal in the next 3 years. I know I'm the election officer, but as an expert we have, we need somebody to acting as a secretary to take the minutes and maybe even to guide me where I need it. Can I request Prashant ji to be the acting secretary as well for today's meeting?
You are reinstated.
You can grab maybe one chair as well.
Yes.
And also, can I also request you continue request Bishambar Boy is the legal expert, so obviously we know that its entire process will run smoothly. We have no doubt about it. eYogi has been transparent for all these years and all their actions, whatever they're doing. So it would be easy for me, even though I'm coming here as an election officer, I'm not seeing any issues on that one. Can I request Bishambar Boy to come and to be a legal expert, and if I need any doubt, maybe we may go offline as well. If I need any clarification, we might go out and we can start for a minute or two and come back. I think Vishambar Bhai has explained in detail about the overall process, but I go a little deeper in what way we are going ahead with that one. So my role is here to oversee the election process of electing trustees first. As Vishambar Bhai said, we have 13 trustees to be elected, and it's not mandatory to be elected all, but whatever, if there is any, if we can't reach that number, that can be, the remaining can be filled in future general member subsequent meetings. As stated, so entire board is dissolved few minutes back. This includes all trustees, officer boards, and including ADs. And AD positions would be filled in, I think, subsequent general member meetings in coming weeks, I guess. As per the eYogi, the constitution and the rule book guidelines, only active members are eligible to become trustees. So we have 13 trustees to fill, and also as per the charity regulator and the constitution, eYogi constitution, we can say 66% of the current trustees can be renominated to be a trustee. And to balance, it's always as Vishambar Roy correctly said, the experience and also welcome the new people. And it's not like a mandatory all 66%, but we can go up to 66%. And 33% can be, it could be outgoing. So the way it works is, and I would seek, at the beginning, I would seek nominations. Maybe if anybody, all the active members can nominate others, but if you are nominating, the first step would be as because they have already served as a trustees, we have the active trustees, whatever, if anybody have to nominate from the outgoing trustees, we take all the names, and if anybody, if any active member is nominating anybody, you need to clearly mention your name first, your full name, I'll make a note, and then whomever you are proposing. So once you propose, and the next thing would be that proposal, if any active member is already active member is proposing, I need some other to second that one. Seconder, I need seconder. If anybody can nominate here, if a non-active member or any member who are present here, they can nominate active members, but if they nominate, I need two people from the active member group to support that. In the sense, I need two names to second that. So we start with that process, and then once whoever wants to go back, and once this the proposal and second completes, I will go back to the nominee and just check with them whether they are happy to be a trustee. Once they are happy, then they would be deemed as elected as trustees, and we can move on with all the trustees to go into the new board, a new trustee board for the next coming years. Once that part is done, for the remaining trustees, whatever is needs to be filled, and then again we ask all the active members to propose other active members. They not need to be not necessarily to be the trustees, but the current outgoing trustees. Then the process would be very same, taking the names, 2% to if they are. See, you can self-nominate yourself as well. It is a voluntary organization, so as you can self-nominate if you are an active member, but that self-nomination should be supported or seconded by two other members if it is a self-nomination. So that's all. I think it's basic. It's a very basic thing. We do that one once we elect all whatever the 13 trustees. I think somebody may not able to join today. They might have sent some proxies to Prashantji, or might have consent given to somebody to vote in case required. So the Prashantji would guide if there is any such things there during the process. And once we elect all the 13 or even the lesser trustees, and then we would be electing the officer board. We have 6 vacancies as Prashantji said. So the process would be again same, and in that case, the trustees, whoever is elected trustees, they decide the officer board. So we don't want the all active members, but all the whatever is elected trustees will nominate, and then I want one other to second that kind of thing. We will just go. I don't think if there is anybody for the trustees, if we have more than 13 trustees there, other than the maybe we fill from the previous trustee, if we have 6 or 7 members want to continue on the positions, remaining as 7 or 8, whatever we left over, we will be just taking all the names and nominations and second, and just see if the number is below 13, there won't be any such election or anything. But if it is more than 13, then I would seek all the active members. I will just, they will just pick that. I don't think we will go that far, but that's one of those things. For the same officer board, we seek nominations for each individual vacant positions, and if there are more than one nomination for any particular position, then we will again go for voting. It could be kind of secret voting. Maybe we would explain when that if that arises, not necessarily now. So I think that's I'm clear. If you have any queries on that part, and you can ask me now, or else we can move.
Just one thing. 2 active member has sent proxy.
Okay.
Mr. Hanumanta Rao has made Shruti Medha the proxy, and Mr. Abhishek Sharma has made me proxy. You can take this.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. We have, so I have everything, and I've read the constitution and rule book and everything. So I think we can move on. So I'm making a note. So it's if you are nominating, as I said initially, we have the current outgoing trustees. So if any active member would like to nominate the outgoing trustees to be continued on the board again, can I request nominations? So Prashant Ji.
So basically, guys, existing trustees, if you want to continue in the board, you can nominate yourself.
Yeah. Perfect. So,
So we will nominate that person, right?
No.
No,
First,
nominate
let's
yourself.
first the
Oh,
trustees
okay.
to nominate, then you can second that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I second the Prashant.
I second it.
Yeah, I support
one
Prashant.
second it says. So, and also I may not know your full names. I prefer to write down full
Yeah.
names.
Satish
Ah,
Kumar.
yeah,
Satish
Satish G, Satish P.R. Satish Gupta. So is a so.
थोड़ा bomb हो गया.
As this is, you know, if it is a self nomination, so I need two names to second. Prashant Srivastav, I have a 1 second name, and Vishal Bhai. Thank you. So I move on. So I've seen Bhai आपका full name because
Vasisht.
okay, we'll do that. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because
And because
You can take this, yes. Some नाम लिखा
yeah,
हुआ है.
yeah,
nominated by one
Can I have one other second for Raj Bhai? So Shruti Meda.
We'll
So
come to that later.
who is I think
We'll,
who is
we'll finish the list what we have existing.
oh yeah
So I nominate Vishal.
Vishal.
I second that.
I support Vishal.
Oh yeah, 1 second. Vishal. And who is that? The one other second name?
She can't, I think I will have to do it.
I
Oh,
support
yeah.
Vishal ji.
Active members can do it. So yeah,
Ruchika.
And I nominate Satish Bhai.
I second it.
Satish. So I have Prashant.
And therefore it also.
And can I have 1 second? Okay, I'm going with Hemant Nandi.
Yeah.
Is also right.
We nominate Sandeep Gupta.
Sandeep Gupta.
I second.
I second it.
Yeah. Third, fourth, fifth को चलेगा.
I nominate Hemant.
1 second, I have it. Sandeep Gupta. Vishwambar is nominated. Can I have one?
Hemant.
Yeah, can I have 1 second? Seconder for Sandeep Gupta. Sure. And I'm free.
Hemant.
Hemant Nandan is the current member.
Yes. Regulators कौन fight करेगा?
Can I have one other second name? Nandan Apte. Yes.
I would also like to nominate Dr.
Shambaji.
I second it.
I support.
Quick and
I
easy.
support.
I nominate Anish.
Alicia nominate किया.
पहले एक मिनट श्रुति बोल रहा है. I'll come later.
So we have 7 so far, and
Manish.
Manish.
नहीं अभी वेट कर लो. पहले एक मिनट श्रुति का सिलेक्शन हो जाए. Then
So you want Shruti ji?
Okay, so now we can go.
Oh yeah,
I
we have
nominate
7.
Vishal.
Yeah.
I nominate for trustee Manabhai.
No, I'm not.
So he's okay. So trustees from the existing trustees.
Is that over?
Raj is saying he's not going to nominate. Vishal का हो गया ना? हाँ, Vishal हो गया. So the current nominations are myself,
Bishambar Bhai, Vishal Bhai, and Sandeep ji, Hemant Anand ji, Bishambar ji, and Satish Gupta.
Gupta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vikas.
Seven.
Seven.
तीन चार पाँच छः
नहीं विकास तो है सात हो गया ना सात हो गया Raj is
No, I'm not.
Raj is saying he's not, he doesn't want to nominate himself.
Yeah.
Manish wants to wait until the
towards the end.
so, then we don't have any other current trustees, right?
So,
Yeah.
new killers.
Okay, so now let's talk about the fresh new now. So trustees done. Okay, now we need to talk about the fresh nominations. So before we open it for the audience, there are two nominations I have received via email. And we need to have somebody seconds that. Hanmanta Rao has nominated himself for the trustee.
I second.
I also.
Okay, just we are going
Mention two
for
names.
outgoing now, so it's a self-nomination.
Yeah.
And second by Raj and Manish.
I'll nominate Ruchika.
एक मिनट रुक जाओ अभी कर लेते हैं जो नॉमिनेशन आ चुके हैं पहले वो कर लेते हैं then we have Hanmanta Rao done. Abhishek Sharma is also self-nominated himself. Sharma. Who all is recommending? Okay, so Vishal and Raj is seconding that. And third, Shruti has nominated Ruchika.
Yeah.
Ruchika Tyagi.
I nominate
Shruti.
Darshana ji.
I'm nominating Darshana.
Can I have one more?
Vishambar by the
Put my name in.
Vishambar.
And we need to add Shruti's name first.
So Shruti's name also are yes.
Yeah,
Manish
just
has
added Ruchika ji. So Shruti and somebody to second Ruchika ji.
yeah Vikas is Vikas. And you need to nominate also Shruti ji. Manish has nominated.
Bishambar Bhai is nominated. Manish Bhai is
Manish
already
nominated.
nominated.
You can put my name there.
And then Sudakshina is nominated by Vikas. Sudakshina nominated by Vikas. So
I second that.
and Satish Gupta second. Vikas. Then Satish Gupta.
Manav Rekha.
And Manav is nominated by Satish Gupta. Manav, Lok Manav. Gupta.
Can I have one more name for second?
Vikas.
But its choice is yours.
I'm not
Being
really
here,
telling about
I just want to maybe what I was given based on that one. We have 13 the trustees. The positions are filled, not fully filled, but 7 is deemed as a whoever. I just maybe let me just write down everything here.
इंडिपेंडेंट में आप रहने दो मेरा नाम ना थोड़ा बाद में आ जाएंगे आराम
हाँ.
Chalo, yeah.
I think we have. I'm missing somebody there because I misplaced later a nominate here. Then that's right. We have 7. So can I 6 from there? Can I just maybe I just can I
No, I nominate Vijay Bhai. I completely
Rajesh,
forgot.
please.
No. I nominate him by.
Yeah.
I can name as well.
Can I Vijay Bhai?
Completely slipped.
Okay. You can nominate, but the person also has to agree.
Yeah,
with the
anyone. So the initially what I want to just from everyone, And we have from the existing trustees, we have 7 names put forward from their the different active members. Prashant ji, are you happy to be
Yes, sir.
to be continue with the trustee board? So as you are accepting, you are happy to accept, and I deemed Prashant ji to be elected as a trustee for the next term.
Just one thing, all the people who are nominated will have to sign a document. I'll give it once they accept the
नाम
nomination.
नहीं दे रहे next
Yeah, that is that part is from the non-existing board. I'm coming. I'm finishing with these 7.
Okay, previous.
Then we left with the 6 of them.
What's the time?
Can I request Vikas
Yes.
Vashishta ji, you being nominated and seconded? Are you happy to be part of the trustee board? Thanks Vikas ji, and congratulations. I deemed you been elected as a trustee for the next term. Vishal Bhai, and you being nominated and seconded. And are you happy to be happy to accept? I think that is an existing trustee board. It is a totally different from the other.
I accept.
Thanks Vishal Bhai, and congratulations, and I deemed Vishal Bhai is elected to be part of the trustees for the next term. And Satish ji, and you being nominated and seconded by the active members from the existing trustee board. And can I check with you? You are happy to be part of the trustees board. Thank you for the confirmation, and congratulations. You deemed to be the part of the trustee for the next term. And Bishambar Bhai, and you've been nominated and seconded to be part of the trustee board for the next term. Are you happy to accept? Thank you, Bishambar Bhai, and you deemed to be elected to be part of the trustees. Congratulations. And Hemant Nandanji, and you've been nominated and seconded to be continue to be part of the trustees for another term. And are you happy to accept?
I can expect me. Okay,
You
so
want
this
to
is
nominate him.
previous. Yeah, we need him, right? We need Vijay as well. So is it possible?
पहले उनका तो कर दो जो तुम्हारे चल रहा है यार.
Okay.
पहले उनका.
If we won't fill one position here, that will vacant in the other side as well.
Okay.
So it's up to you, and you happy to accept?
Yeah, okay.
Those who are accepting, you'll have to sign the document I'm giving.
Congratulations, and I deemed Hemant Nandanji to be elected as part of trustee for the next term. And Sandeep Gupta ji.
Yes, sir. Hanji.
Thank you for accepting, and deemed Sandeep Gupta ji to be a part of trustee board for the next term. So we have these 7 completed filled, and we have the remaining 6 the vacant positions.
Offline.
Can we just chart and we'll come
Until
back?
then,
Yeah.
can you guys fill this and send it? You have to sign as well, sir.
And he wants to prefer new, instead of the balance between the experience and newcomers. He would like to give an opportunity to newcomers, and he just requested me to withdraw his nomination. So hence I deemed Hemant Nandanji is not part of the trustees for the next term, and we have 6 completed positions to taken. We have another 7 to be filled from the active member group. And the current nominations, I'm just checking against. I have a full list of active members. As I said, if anybody, even though I know you're all nominating and all, as per the eYogi constitution and membership book, and I would say, I think even though we are all contributing, even I contribute as a volunteer, but I'm not active member. So many, we are all contributing for the sake of our community and eYogi, but we have to follow the rule book and to make the process smooth. And you both we can also increase the numbers. You can, all general members and all the trustees can decide to increase the numbers in the consecutive meeting. You can make 15 and you can have new members as well. I have Hanmat Rao ji as named nominated and seconded by Rajbhai and Manish Bhai, and Hanmat Rao ji is not here, but he has given a proxy, and Shruti Meda has to. Are you happy for him to be part of the trustee?
Yes.
Thank you. I deemed congrats to Hanmat Rao ji, and I deemed he is elected to be part of the trustees. And Abhishek Sharma ji is nominated by Vishal ji and seconded by Raj ji. And is Abhishek ji is not
he's
here?
not here.
He's not here. He is also proxy for, and I think Prashant ji is the proxy. You are happy to be, and so congratulations to Abhishek ji, and I deem he is elected to be a trustee. And Ruchika Shagi ji is nominated by Suti ji and Vikas ji, seconded by Ruchika ji. Are you happy to accept? Thank you and congratulations, and I deem Ruchika ji to be elected to be a part of the trustees. And Suti Meda ji is nominated by Manish ji and seconded by Vishambar ji. Suti ji, are you happy to accept? Thank you and congratulations, and I deem Shruti ji is part of elected to be part of the trustees. And Sudakshana ji is nominated by Vikas ji and seconded by Satish ji. And Sudakshana ji, are you happy to accept?
Yes.
Thank you for coming. And congratulations, I deem Sudakshana ji is elected to be part of trustees. And Vijay ji is nominated by Raj Bhai, and I need one second name, I didn't get another, Vishal Bhai. And Vijay ji, is he here?
Yes.
Oh yeah, sorry. And Vijay ji, are you happy to accept?
Yes.
Congratulations, and I deem Vijay ji to be elected to be a trustee for the next term. And the remaining, we have filled 6 positions from non-existing, and the existing we have 6 positions. Altogether we filled 12 out of 13, and in the subsequent meetings,
13.
no, Hemant Nandan ji has withdrawn his name. So you can all just think about that one. And Manav ji and Manish Bhai and Hemant Nandan ji, among all yourself in subsequent meetings.
Yes.
And congratulations to all elected trustees. And then we move on to, because we are short of time.
Yes.
And unfortunately I think we
very short
may.
time.
So one thing, so as of now, presiding officer has announced the names. That's the new board, right? So now we're gonna move it to the quickly, and let's make it fast because we have to vacate this property by in another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
As I said, we have the officer board. We would be filling. Officer board is only eligible by those 12 members. We are filling, and we have. I think I don't know whether we are filling everything or not. Whatever is possible today, and the remaining would be in the subsequent meetings, because we still need to fill the other trustees as well.
Just one thing. In this process, only the elected trustees can vote.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only elected trustees can nominate for these positions. You can nominate yourself or other. For the remaining, we have the vacant positions are in the officer board are president, the secretary, the legal director, the finance director, IT director, and chancellor.
Yes.
So I just start with the nominations. Can I request nominations? We go from the bottom. We are going from the bottom to the top. So can I request nominations? Again, as I said, we have some proxies, as I don't know. whether any positions are nominated, but you are feel free to nominate any of your those 12 members if you think they can add value to that particular role. You can, if more than one nomination, then we can go for an election. And can I request nominations for Chancellor role?
I will nominate Hanmanta Rao for Chancellor.
Yeah, and
I mean, he's part of the board.
We need to consent from
I think that's his consent is from Shruti ji anyway.
The reason, so I'll explain the reason for my nomination. eYogi is a Gurukul, right? And the head of the Gurukul is generally a chancellor or things like that, right? And that person has to be a guru. So on the existing board, the new board, he is the main guru as of now. So from that perspective, I am nominating his name for a chancellor.
Can I have one more to second that the
Hanmanta Rao.
nomination? I think Shruti, you are being a proxy. Yeah, I just
Vikas also.
Vikas. And because Hanmanta Rao ji is not here, Shruti ji, are you accept on his behalf to be a chancellor? It's your, you have powers now. You can use your powers.
You can decide on his behalf on his checkbook as
Let
well.
him sign the picture. You can change it later.
Okay.
In board, we can rediscuss that.
And then can I request nominations for IT director? The position for the IT director?
So Ruchika has nominated Shah.
Yeah, Vishal bhai.
Stuck ho gaya.
It is Ruchika ji. Can I have I think Shruti ji
already
and Ruchika ji. And can I request nominations for finance director? Satish ji.
First guy.
So I think Ruchika ji and Sudakshana ji.
Ask him as well, is he happy or not?
No, I'm only taking that. Oh yeah, that is one thing actually. I did ask Shruti. I didn't even ask Vishal bhai. Vishal bhai, are you happy to accept? IT director. Congratulations, and I deemed Vishal bhai to be elected as IT director. And for the finance director, Ruchika ji and Sudakshana ji. And can I ask Satish ji, are you happy to accept? And congratulations, I deemed Satish ji to be elected as a finance director for the next term. And can I seek nominations for the legal director? So Vishal bhai and Shruti. Can I check with Bishambar bhai? Are you happy to accept the legal director? Congratulations, Bishambar bhai, and I deemed Bishambar bhai to be elected as a legal director. And can I request nominations for the secretary role? Prashant ji. So, Sudakshana ji and I'll go with Sudakshana ji and the Ruchika ji. So can I check?
No need to check.
And it's if there are any other nominations also, it's welcome if you have other names. Can I check? I think there are no other nominations there. Can I check with Prashant ji?
No.
Are you happy to accept?
Is this selections or penalty for the?
If you do really well, unfortunately.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations and thanks for confirming, Prashant ji. I deemed Prashant ji to be elected as a secretary for the next term. And can I now seek the nominations for?
I will take Manish nominations for Shruti Mehta.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will second that nomination.
And I'll second it as well.
Manish bhai, Vishal bhai. Can I, Shruti ji, are you happy
No,
to act?
please, you can't ask that question.
So unfortunately, yeah. Are you happy to accept?
And there's only one
The
choice.
only answer
Yes.
is yes, Shruti ji.
There's only one choice in that question. Yes.
Thank you for
You can
coming.
choose whatever you want.
Congratulations. And Dean Shruti Mehra ji to be elected as a president for the next term. Thank you. That's my role concludes here, and I wish you very success to the entire oncoming the board and the trustees, and you all put the similar efforts in coming next 3 years, and whatever the set targets you reach. And I wish you all the very success, and you also have many new members, volunteers, and all to support. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
I will, before we conclude here, I thank you a lot for the Venkat Bhai to run the show with smoothly.
Thank you.
And the team, the new team, congratulations to all the new team members. Now, unfortunately, you are stuck with me for another term. So, few things to call out. Can we close slides?
Yeah.
So this would be our objective for the FY24, right? This year, we will set the 2 courses per quarter goal. One course focusing on Sanatana Dharma and one course focusing on extracurricular activities. By the way, can somebody distribute this to the board, everybody? Then we will have to. So this whole thing is about kids, right? Our focus needs to be focused on increasing the number of kids. The idea is to add another new 50 kids in the courses. Then finally, increasing our awareness in the community, right? So there we're targeting about increasing the membership by 30% and participate in different events. So some of the events we participated in past, like Hindi event, Sikhi event, and so on and so forth. So we should be doing that. And we will discuss in detail about all of this in our board meeting. So with that, the president, can we call the new president here, and the finance director, legal director, IT director, and Chapter is not here, so we'll talk to him later on. But all the new position holders can come here, and I would like to call Manish, Raj,
community वाले members
Hemant, to first of all honor our president, the legal team, the finance team, and
Satish ji, that's could you give her? नहीं not today. Please,
so Manish will give
president को दीजिए आप. नहीं, it's okay.
शादी का प्रपोजल चल रहा है यहाँ.
Manish will honor the president.
अच्छा किसी और को दे रहे हैं.
ताली बजा दो यार. Okay, where is our legal guy? Shambar bhai. Hemant bhai will honor Shambar bhai. The finance person, आइए सर.
Already है. ये मानो.
Manav will honor the finance person. So please like. इनसे बना के रखो, पैसे ही देते हैं.
पहले लेने वाले
सतीश भाई अभी सबकी फोटो.
और तुम के साथ? हाँ भाई हमारा आईटी वाला. ये बंद कर देगा हम लोगों को. कौन आ रहा है?
सबका बंद है ना.
धीरू भाई will give him.
बुके भी ले रहे सर.
बुके भी देना है.
Alright, so finally we will do the.
सेक्रेटरी साहब.
हमारा काम अपने काम.
जाओ खड़े हो सेक्रेटरी.
बुके भी दो इनको.
अरे
फोटो
Yeah.